Hi, this is Jack Armstrong, and
And I'm Henry Calpin.
we're going to be broadcasting and commentating on the Georgetown Prep Hoyas and the Whitney Young Dolphins today. Looking like a great game. Georgetown Prep coming out of a loss last night against Gonzaga.
Whitney Young yesterday lost to a very good Jackson Reed team.
Yeah, Jackson Reed playing Gonzaga today. And our previous game, the Raiders versus the Crusaders, Archbishop Ryan and Riverdale Baptist, a very tight game coming down to a game-winning shot from the Raiders. All right, so this game is for third place in the tournament. Both teams very intense during their warm-ups and looking to come out on top.
If you're just joining us now, both teams are getting their starting lineups back out on the court before we start this game.
Our starting lineups for this game: Marquise Clark, Nazir Rankin, Cole Pruitt, Antonio Munoz, Sean Brown. That's for the Whitney Young Dolphins. Now for the Georgetown Prep Hoyas: Rulian R.J. Stewart, Akbar Wahid, Patrick McDonough, Carter Berg McLean, and Tyler Garrett. Those are it for our starters for this game. So, what do you think Georgetown Prep looks to, come back from their loss, and what do you think they aim to do better in this game?
So, in Georgetown Prep's first win this tournament, they shot the ball really well from three. Yesterday against Gonzaga, they weren't really able to do so. I think if they want to beat Whitney Young today, they're going to have to shoot the three ball very well.
Yeah, definitely, and some great shooters, as you said, on this team. Whitney Young is going to definitely have to put up with that and play some great perimeter defense. Yeah, starting at tip-off, we have, for the Hoyas, number 15, Antonio Munoz, and, number 30. Oh, yeah, Tyler Garrett. And then for the Dolphins, number 15, Antonio Munoz. The Dolphins win that tip-off. Setting up Georgetown Prep not choosing to press. Swinging the ball around, trying to find a good shot in a lane, but not really finding one as this Prep defense is very stable and strong. Yeah, hard shot, rimmed out, and Prep gets the rebound.
Didn't really have a lot of time there to get off a good shot, but they did the best that they could.
Yeah, clock. Almost a violation there. A missed shot. Both teams aiming for the ball, and the Dolphins going to get that rebound. Now swinging the ball around the perimeter. Still can't find an opening. And a shot up from number 5, Cole Pruitt. Now a breakaway. And that's our first points of the game from number 3, Marquise Clark. Trying to fire right back is number 3 for Georgetown Prep, Akbar Wahid. He's going to airball that.
A lot of early movement, a lot of fast break opportunities yet.
Yeah, it's still trying to find their shot is Georgetown Prep. Number 15 for the Dolphins, Antonio Munoz, caught on a moving screen there.
Yeah, early on we're seeing a lot of movement from both sides, a lot of passing the ball, trying to spread out the floor, get those open threes, especially for prep. That's going to be one of the keys for them today.
Right, yeah, really trusting their shot. And after kind of a slow start to this game from the field, how do you think they're going to come back and just, reestablish their shot?
I think it starts with that guy right there, Tyler Garrett. He was very good against Gonzaga and in their first game, but establishing the inside also gives spacing for the outside shooters to get open and get those good looks that will help them make those threes.
Right, yeah, rim grazing dunk there from number 30, Tyler Garrett. First points for prep. A great shot from number 5 there, Cole Pruitt, knocking down a mid-range jumper.
Good block there, aggressive block from Munoz.
Munoz coming right back and getting fouled. That's going to be 2 shots for him. Yeah, Munoz having some great energy to start out this game and really just introducing, this game's going to be really fast-paced. And do you think they are going to want to slow it down, or do you think they want to keep the momentum?
I think for Whitney Young, it's all about keeping the fast break opportunities high, just because yesterday Whitney Young, Georgetown Prep really struggled with that fast break defense against Gonzaga.
Yeah.
So Whitney Young should look to get a lot of points in the fast break, and for Georgetown Prep, it's the opposite. They want to create those open threes in the half court to slow it down.
Right. Yeah, knocking down his second free throw is number 15, Munoz. And as you just said, those points came off of fast break. Yeah, driving into the paint, dishing it out, and trying to find a 3 for Georgetown Prep, trusting in their shooters, even though they've come up short in this game so far. A big 3 as the shot clock winds down from number 3 on Georgetown Prep, Akbar Wahid. Bricked off. Akbar Wahid driving down, scoring a layup for the Dolphins, putting the game at 7-2. Georgetown Prep trying to reset and gain some momentum and get some points here. Being very physical. The floater's not going to go.
Good board by Munoz. Really got up there.
Yeah, now we see the Dolphins, I think where we're seeing, all their points come from is really spreading the ball. Contrary to that, though, is number 5 for the Hoyas, Patrick McDonough, nailing a 3.
He's going to be really crucial in getting the three-point shot falling. He's been really good throughout the entire tournament from behind the arc, so he's going to be crucial to today's game.
A hook shot for the Dolphins is just not going to fall. And a big dunk from number 30 for the Hoyas, Tyler Garrett. His second basket this game.
There's been really big inside and earning Munoz and creating those big flushes and opportunities inside to spread the floor.
Yeah, so Tyler Garrett there showing the dominance. And dunking it once again on his head. He's going to throw that one down, putting them back in this game, and going on an unanswered 7-0 run is the Hoyas, 9-7 in this game. Yeah, looking at an offensive foul. Looking at an offensive foul is number...
it's going to be another foul on...
Sorry, that was actually
Carterberg.
A foul. Yeah, on prep.
Yeah, as we look at this replay, it's a lot of ball movement happening on both sides.
Nailing the first free throw, number 15, Antonio Munoz. Now, Antonio's a big threat in this game, definitely showing some opposing power to the big man, Tyler Garrett, for the Hoyas.
Yeah, early in this tournament, he's really been able to stretch the floor, get inside, hit big threes for this Whitney Young team.
Yep. Yeah, nailing down both free throws, putting them and tying this game back up. Disappointed on missing the shot, but he's going to get those back. Hoyas looking to reset. Coming off of a screen, number 1, Stewart, dishing the ball back out. Hoyas looking for a shot, but a little bit of miscoordination is going to end up being a turnover. Dolphins ball.
That was a key factor in yesterday's loss to Gonzaga. They kept turning the ball over off just bad passes, bad and lazy passes. So we'll see if they can try and limit that today in order to get the win.
Yeah, no, Prep tying this game back up. Still looking a little bit distraught, though, and trying to find the rhythm in their offense. How do you think they'll do that?
I think for Whitney Young, it starts with hitting these threes, especially with Muniz, who's been their best three-point shooter the entire tournament.
Right, as he nails one down.
But for Prep, it's really about controlling the pace. They want to get those fast break opportunities, but they really want to get inside, get in the half-court offense, set up their threes, get some points from there.
Yeah, trying to glass it, Munoz, not going to get it, though. Although the shot's still not going to go in. Say that for both sides. Nazir Rankin not able to nail down that mid-range jump shot. Now some substitutions. Number 2 for Prep, or number 22 for Prep. Cody coming in, as well as number 3. Sorry, not number 3, as well as number 1. Grabbing that off the glass, Akbar Wahid, and back on a fast break, not going to capitalize on it. A big opportunity, though, and great defensive play by the Dolphins. Trying to get an open shot here. And, you know, not many shots from downtown yet going in, although they're still managing to stay in this game. I think they've really shown their paint game as they're looking to drive in. Yeah, you know, some may not call it a great shot selection. However, he's going to nail that one down. That's number 1 for the Hoyas, Stewart.
Yeah, they're really staying aggressive on those mid-range shots, both from 3 and in the mid-range.
Yeah, you know, just really showing this level of play. A great shot on a bad opportunity. From downtown, not going to fall.
I don't hate the shot from Muniz there. They're trying to open up the 3 ball, get some driving lanes in the paint, but I think early on it's just about getting the points in the paint right now against Prep, who really is a good 3-point defense.
Yeah, the Dolphins, really a little bit of a bigger team, although Georgetown Prep, number 3, Akbar Wahid, nailing that shot down.
Yeah, he's a 3-star recruit in the country, number 6 in Maryland at his position, so we'll see how big of a factor he plays in this game today.
Yeah, Akbar, just a great shot there. Looking for the alley-oop. Akbar can't come down with it. And now a fast break. Another alley-oop. Not going to work. However, another great shot from Stewart there. And that's going to end our first quarter. Wow, a really great shot. And way to get back those points after 2 missed alley-oops for both teams.
Yeah, there was just a very chaotic sequence of events there with 2 missed alley-oops, but Stewart was right there to get the rebound and finish through traffic to extend the lead for Prep.
15-12 going into the second quarter. Now the rhythm has definitely been established. Great play by both teams. Yeah, both teams definitely trying to figure out a way to, you know, just expand that lead and show some dominance, as both big men have been, you know, very dominant in that paint. You know, I'm sure we'll see more alley-oops. And, yeah, both teams trying to really, you know, dunk it and just show some authority, as they're both fighting for this number, for this third place spot.
Yeah, for both teams, they're big men. For Whitney Young, Antonio Muniz, and for Prep, Tyler Garrett, both got into the game early on the inside. But what's been crucial about Muniz is that been a key factor on both ends of the court, and as well from the three-point range. He hit 3 early, and has been crucial in causing fouls to make Prep change their defense just a little bit.
Prep trying to find a shot. Hoy is swinging the ball around. Yeah, no, the 3 ball is not going to fall for them. Now, I think with Prep in this game, Dolphins have been a little more organized, but I've seen some from Prep. A lot of abstract play and a lot of shots that don't look as much coordinated. However, they are still taking the lead in 15-12. Dolphins not being able to capitalize on a ton of fast breaks that have come so far in this game.
Yeah.
Dish out to the corner. Awaiting the call from the ref. Yeah, it's going to be a foul on Georgetown Prep 3, Akbar Wahid.
That's going to be his second. Wahid is such a valuable player to this Prep team, so hopefully he can stay out of foul trouble and stay in the game and impact it on both sides.
Now Akbar taking it out. Sorry, that was Munoz taking it out.
Looks like they're going to call a double dribble there after some nifty footwork by Whitney Young.
Now Georgetown Prep trying to find a shot as they're going to come on the reverse lay. And number 3 for Prep, Akbar Wahid with a great shot selection. He's going to extend that lead 17-12. Finding a way to burst through and penetrate that paint defense has really been a key concept for the Hoyas here.
Yeah, he was able to move through a lot of traffic and create the open shot.
Now a foul on the floor. That's going to be on Stewart for the Hoyas.
Yeah, for Prep, they really got in there. They were able to move the ball a lot on the outside, create that driving lane for Wahid to get into.
Yeah, and a lot of great screens have really allowed them to just throw down some dunks, layups, and a couple nice floaters. Again, Tyler Garrett there coming in and showing their great penetration in the paint and scoring another 2.
Yeah, it's really good for Georgetown Prep to get those looks inside, especially since the 3 ball isn't falling for them.
Yeah, Tyler Garrett with a hand up there. And that shot's not going to go. Yeah, shot up for the Hoyas. Juggling the ball around, but ultimately the Dolphins are going to get the ball and take a nice 3 there. Airball, though.
Yeah. Right now, Whitney Young is really trying to rush the shots, trying to get the 3 balls up, but it's not really working so far.
Awaiting the call from the refs. Yeah, and a great great defensive play for an offensive foul there.
It's very tough to do, take a charge on a basketball court, especially when the guy is moving that fast. Good bravery and self-discipline by this Prep team. Pardon me, Whitney Young team.
Yeah, now the Dolphins looking to capitalize on this inbound play and come back as they've fallen after a 7-2 lead, now being down by 7. A bad pass, and Prep's going to get the ball back.
Yeah, Whitney
Coach
Young
is not happy with that one.
Whitney Young's just starting to get a little bit too careless with the ball here. They're trying to make the plays, but most of them haven't been working out. So I believe that they just need to slow the ball down, just get into the half court, and really establish their plays.
Dolphins falling back on defense. And something Prep has been able to do very well is manage the shot clock as they throw down another layup. That's going to be number 25, Carter McLean.
Yeah, again, the ball movement from Prep has really improved from yesterday. And those cuts and those screens have really been helpful in creating offensive points for them.
Yeah, and now contrary to what I said earlier, Prep really being able to set up some nice plays to get some great shots. Almost a half-court violation there. Swinging the ball out to number 12, who cannot nail that three down. Number 12, that's going to be Dylan Gassaway for the Hoyas.
Good idea there from Prep. They were able to create the advantage off of a near half-court violation, but they were able to get the open three. They were able to, the cutting, the passing, the screens, everything from Prep except for the three ball has been working very well. So hopefully they can continue this later and later on to the game, but hopefully add the three-point shot.
Yeah, so now we see Prep, a lot of substitutions as some star players like Tyler Garrett have been in and out of this game, really showing their depth and their confidence in some of the younger players.
Number 22 of Prep, Gope Cody, has really played a big impact on stopping Antonio Munez of Whitney Young, showing Prep is really trying to crack down on this Whitney Young offense.
Yeah, even showing more Prep's confidence in those younger players. Almost every single player in their starting lineup is a junior.
That's going to be Gop Cody's first foul, who's been playing pretty good defense so far.
Now Dolphins trying to just reestablish what they had once before in this game, as they're just trying to get their good shots back, as they've been on a drought.
Good steal there by McLean.
Points. Yeah, almost losing the ball there, but regaining possession. Number 25 for Prep, Carter McLean. Yeah, that's going to be a breakaway, though, and a big slam, getting the Dolphins their first points in a while. That's number 4, Nazir Rankin, with a big dunk.
Good aggressiveness out of the Whitney Young defense. They jumped the passing lanes and were able to create that turnover, leading to the big dunk and points for this.
Yeah, Rankin standing at 6'2", throwing it down, and a foul called on the drive from number 25, Carter McLean. Carter's going to be shooting 2. And yeah, here we just see this big slam down from Rankin, showing a lot of bounce and dominance. Knocking down that first shot, putting them at 22 points with an 8-point lead, trying to extend it to 9 after the second shot.
Good aggressiveness out of this Hoyas team. They're creating and kicking on the outside as McLean rims out of his second free throw. And they're really able to get inside and create those free throws and those easy drives for them to get those quick points off of.
Yeah, Prep on a breakaway, and answering right back with a big dunk is number 25, Carter McLean. Carter just adding to his stat sheet.
McLean's already having a big second quarter, both on the offensive and defensive ends.
Can't come down with the block there is number 22, Gop Cody, as the Dolphins are going to add. And wow, really breaking his ankles there and going for the layup. He's going to get that. That's going to be and 1 for number 1, Stewart, Rulian Stewart.
Looks like that's going to be a foul on Patrick Howard, as Howard Williams, who really was able to who almost contested him at the rim, which is always a bold choice to do.
Can't nail down that free throw is Julian Stewart. However, sending the Dolphins to back court on that great ankle breaker and finishing at the rim. Gob Cody finding someone to pass to get out of that, pickle. So something I've noticed from Prep's players, they're really shifty and are able to find ways to get in the paint and get past their defenders. How do you think the Dolphins are going to be able to answer that?
I think the key to Dolphins right now is slowing down the game right now. Georgetown Prep is coming out of here with a much different approach than they did to yesterday's game against Gonzaga. And it's really paying off against this Whitney young team who just hasn't been able to get back on defense for this fast-paced offense.
Yeah, Georgetown Prep at a 10-point lead. Dolphins coming out in this game early on strong, however falling, and now looking for desperate needs to come back. Shooting 2 here is number 20. First one's going to fall for Sean Brown.
Getting into the bonus this early for Whitney Young is really helpful. It's going to be easier to trim the lead once you are in this bonus, since Prep has amassed this lead all the way up to 9 points.
Right, yeah, and Prep fouling a lot. That's really going to help the Dolphins get their points back, because they've been able to nail down the majority of free throws in this game. Tyler Garrett looking for a pass. He's going to find it. And the Prep and the Hoyas penetrating into the paint. Number 3 for the Hoyas, putting up a shot that's going to go. Akbar Wahid, a great shot selection, and just a great chemistry and coordination for this Hoyas team.
Yeah, Wahid was really able to get in there, do some fancy footwork there, creating the layup for him.
From downtown, number 44, Howard Williams, a great shot, putting them back in this game. Number 2, Prep, shooting, getting his rebound, and that's going to be Lee Bruner. Lee Bruner shooting a 3, boom! A 3 for Prep, putting them back at that 10-point lead.
Yeah, that was exactly what Prep wanted. That's what Prep was hoping for to get started in this game. They really wanted to get that 3-ball falling and stay aggressive on defense.
And a great defensive play from the Hoyas there, standing tall.
Yeah, look, as
we see this shot from downtown fall.
Bruno was sitting in the corner just waiting as Stewart was able to penetrate and get the defense away from him.
Yeah, really unselfish play from Stewart there on the assist. As he could have easily got a shot up there for the layup, but dishing it out. Now with 45 seconds left in this game, Prep trying to get any more points they can to create some cushion. However, the Dolphins coming right back. Spin move. Layup, great coordination there as number 20 for the Dolphins, Sean Brown.
Great take, he was able to finish through traffic.
A deep 3 for Prep, number 5, Patrick McDonough, although that isn't going to fall.
Looks like they're going to call a blocking foul on McDonough, who really took the worst of that there.
Right, yeah, looking for a offensive foul there. They're not going to give it to him, though. Yeah, no, Munoz is going to shoot 2. Stay tuned for a special interview for Coach Larry Gray from the Hoyas. We'll be getting that going into halftime. Munoz knocking down both free throws. Getting them back in this game at a 6-point deficit. As many as this game has been played in between 10 points. Prep trying to get a shot off in these 8 seconds that they have. And a great play there from number 1, Stewart. A spin move up to the rim, and that's a layup going to go in.
Yeah, a very shifty move from Stewart there as he was able to navigate through traffic, bring the ball the entire way down the court, and just laying it in.
Yeah, wasting no time. You can see there the spin move up. Waiting for an interview here as we're going to see Coach Gray. Hi, we've got Coach Gray here. I'm Jack
Coach
Armstrong.
Blue. Coach Blue.
Henry Calpin.
So what do you want to see here from your players to, extend this lead and keep you guys in the lead?
I want them to keep playing tough. They're doing a good job boxing out and rebounding. This Whitney Young team is aggressive and one of the toughest teams we're probably going to see all year. If we can keep control of the boards and make some better decisions with the ball in our hands, I think we'll be in pretty good shape.
Okay, so yeah, on that loss to Gonzaga last night, how did you, get your players back in the right headspace?
I didn't try to. It's up to them. It's their job to try to get in the right headspace. I don't let them know what I was disappointed in and what I expected of them. And the only reason you can be disappointed, is if you have some expectations that haven't been met. And I expect some pretty good things out of my team, and they didn't meet those expectations. So I let them understand that, and then they took it from there. Got some good leadership. So
wonderful.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.
thank you, guys.
Yeah, now coming. And see what his takes are on how to get the Dolphins back in this game. In the second half, Jack Armstrong and Henry Calpin.
Hello, welcome back to this DC Classic third place game between the Georgetown Prep Hoyas and the Whitney Young Dolphins. If you're just joining us now, Whitney Young is currently losing to the Hoyas 25-33.
Yeah, no, we're waiting an interview. He's coming up right now. Is Coach Slaughter.
Coach, what do you want to see out of your players in the second half?
Well, the very first thing we need to do is discontinue giving the basketball to the opposition. That's one. Secondly, we have to make sure that we handle their zone press a little bit better than we did in the first half. And the last thing is we've got to get good shots on goal. We only had 6 assists in the first half. We generally have 26 a game, and we're ways off of that number. So I think those things will get cleaned up here in the second half.
Yeah, so Coach, going up in the first quarter 7-2, and then, falling, being down 8 at the half, how do you look to come back from that?
Well, I think the things that we said previously are the antidotes to getting back into it. But I think we're playing a good team, a veteran ball club with some good players. And the game is a game of runs, and they made a run, and now it's our opportunity to make a run. And so we'll see how the second half unfolds.
Thank you,
All right,
Coach.
Perfect.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Coach Slaughter. Coach Slaughter going back to his players. Definitely some hard words said at halftime as they look to take the third place spot in this game, but falling at an 8-point deficit at halftime to Georgetown Prep.
Yeah, I totally agree with Coach there. They were, towards the beginning of the game, they were being very cautious with the ball. Not a lot of turnovers, but in the second half, they got a little pass heavy, a little shot heavy, and they weren't, not all their decisions were great ones.
Right. Yeah, I think some star players on the Dolphins like Antonio Munoz really just trying to, find their rhythm and get back to, really just get back in this game for them. Not unmanageable, but definitely hard as this prep does not, this Hoyas team does not look to be slowing down. Yeah, showing the shiftiness there is number 3 for the Dolphins, Marquise Clark. However, the layup's not going to go. And then Prep answering number 30, Tyler Garrett, coming out of the half strong with a layup to put them at the 10-point lead
That's
again.
what Whitney Young wanted to avoid in this second quarter. They wanted to limit the transition points and turnovers.
Yeah, now Munoz going for a late dunk. However, the foul had already been called. It's on the floor. Now resetting back at the top of the key. Looking to find an opening.
Coming out of this.
Yeah, looking to find an opening are the Dolphins right now. With a really nice block there as Munoz goes up, hit back down, and they're going to call that Dolphins ball.
Only 1 second remaining on the shot clock. We'll see how Whitney Young is able to fire a quick shot off here.
Yeah, maybe looking for a quick 3.
Hopefully it's going to be a good one.
Coach Blue there having a word with the refs. Refs not budging, seeing their call as the Dolphins look to inbound this ball and get a quick shot off. Examining their options, and Munoz almost getting the ball, almost getting the shot off, but it's not going to fall for him.
It's like the Hoyas coaches aren't exactly in favor of that call, as Stewart was, as they were saying, just plainly boxing him out, trying to make a play on the ball.
Yeah, really a physical team from the Dolphins. And Munoz not letting up as he takes another shot, getting his own rebound, putting the ball up again. Yeah, he's going to be shooting 2 here. Never mind, they're calling that shot on the floor here. And they're giving the ball right back to Munoz, showing that they still have confidence in him after some sloppy play. Resetting, looking for a shot, although they got to look at that shot clock, because that has been an issue for them in this game. A pull-up 3 from number 5. Cole Pruitt is not going to fall. Munoz falling back on defense, switching up. Now, no foul call. There's a collision between Garrett and Munoz as Garrett dumps it in for a quick basket for the Hoyas, putting them at a 12-point lead.
Yeah, Garrett really staying aggressive in this second half, just like he was in the first half, which gave Prep the advantage of shooting on the outside and making a couple as they got later into the first half.
Yeah, if you're just joining us now, we saw an interview from Coach Slaughter at halftime, talking about the words that he had for his players. However, not seeming to go in one ear and out the other so far, as not putting up any points yet. Yeah, now an inbound for the Hoyas, and just really continuing their slow defense here. The Dolphins really playing a fast game, and the Hoyas playing, just liking that slow defense, slow offense. How do you think those two are going to combat each other, late in this game?
I think the slow offense for the Hoyas is really going to be able to help them throughout this game, because the slow offense is going to lead to them to a lot of three-point shots, but also I believe that they should maintain their fast offense. Their fast offense has been working really well against this Whitney Young defense because they haven't been able to get back on in transition.
Yeah, well said. Now, though, on a fast break, a little jelly there from number 4, Nazir Rankin, as he's not going to make that. However, 2 points for the Dolphins going to go up. Yeah, almost glassed Munoz, trying to find a block there. However, the ball's just going to go flying out of bounds. Ref saying he blocked it. And they're going to give that ball to the Hoyas.
Block or not, it was an amazing defensive play by Munoz, who really made it back in transition, something that the Whitney Young coach wanted to get coming out of this halftime.
Yeah, really an impressive player. And, I think right there, as he goes up for that Euro step in LA, is how it's not. However, it's not going to go. I think showing some comparison to Wembanyama, as he's a very tall and lanky player, and really showing that off there as he's going to throw down a dunk. And, many dunks and blocks there from him.
A lot of ball movement coming from Prep out of this halftime, trying to create the mismatches down low.
Yeah, and a great play right there. Great defensive play from number 20, Sean Brown. As Tyler Garrett's going to get called for an offensive foul.
Yeah, the Dolphins defense was really able to hold Prep after they had the fast break opportunity and had the option down low, but from a bad pass after McLean, and Munoz was really able to take advantage of the opportunity and slams it home on the other end.
Looking at key players for the Dolphins here, trying to get their team back in this game. As faking the 3, dishing it out, and a mid-range jump shot coming up short for number 4 there, Nazir Rankin. An alley-oop touched by many players, not ultimately falling, as Tyler Garrett missing the dunk there, post-foul. The foul's going to be called on the floor.
Yeah, you mentioned earlier that there's going to have to be some key players for the Dolphins in order to climb back from this lead. I think it starts with Munoz, who's really had a good game so far, but I feel like the offense for the Dolphins really needs to flow through him in order for them to create those big plays.
Right, yeah, so I think Munoz definitely has to, keep finishing on those and, play kind of a, idle role for his teammates for them to look at and then, model their play based off of him, as he has been very good in this game, definitely using his height for an advantage. And, the other players just need to stay coordinated and, build off of what he's doing. Yeah, Munoz with
Good
his hands
finish
up. However, it's not going to work for the Dolphins as an easy 2 points for the Hoyas, putting them at another 10-point lead. Quite the low-scoring game. Third quarter with only about 70 points on the board combined.
I think that's just a testament to how good both these teams' defenses are. Both teams are led by very good centers and wings, controlling the other team's best players.
Yeah, Munoz with the ball, playing a little bit of sloppy ball handling. However, they're going to get the ball back for the inbound. Yeah, almost a great shot there. And they're going to get that rebound. They're the Dolphins putting up a shot. It's number 44, Howard Williams. Throw down an easy layup. Yeah, so as we see there, number 22, Gop Cody, just just getting that rebound. How do you think we see that that prep rebounding just taking over the game?
I mean, Gop Cody has really played a key part in today's game. He's in the first half, he was able to limit Munez to some hard shots and keep him from being a major factor like he can be in most games.
Yeah. Yeah, on both ends, some great rebounding. However, Prep has definitely taken the advantage when it comes to that. Swinging the ball around, just starting some type of play. Goff with an open shot, but he's not going to take it. Swinging it out for number 3 for Prep. Akbar Weed not able to knock down that shot. Wow, and a contested dunk there for Munoz. Calling a foul, so he's going to take 2 shots.
Foul's going to be on Gop Cody, who wanted to meet him at the rim and try and deny him.
Yeah, just barely missing the shot there. And we see many players on the court right now being able to just throw down that dunk. And I think that's something that they need to continue in this second half as we're coming on to the end of the third quarter. Munoz awaiting that second free throw, and number 32 for the Dolphins, Rico De La Alessandro, coming in the game. Knocking down that second free throw. Yes, we haven't seen this game come in between 8 points or 6 points in the past, in this whole second half. How do you think Prep needs to, how do you think they aim to maintain that cushion lead?
I think it starts with the interior defense. Antonio Munez in the second half has really had his way with this defense and has gotten to the free throw line and made timely buckets on the inside to create those opportunities to tighten the lead. And so I believe that in the second half, the Hoyas, especially Gop Cody, who has been getting big minutes in order to stop Munez, will need to step up.
Yeah, I think Gop and Tyler Garrett both playing a big role in stopping Munoz as he's a great player. Yeah, and Munoz with a great block there off the glass. However, there's going to be a foul called.
It was a great offensive possession for the Hoyas to really push the pace like they've always been doing.
Yeah, Munoz getting beat there, as we can see in the replay, but coming back and still being able to glass it. Munoz discussing with his players and trying to find some inspiration to earn them this number 3 spot in the DC Classic.
Gaswin makes both of his free throws.
Dolphins, being able to penetrate this prep press here. Number 44 for the Dolphins, Howard Williams going up for a dunk and blocked, a big block. Gop there on the post, dribbling in. And number 25 for the Dolphins hitting it out, Ryken Wu.
I haven't really heard a lot from Wu today, but that's a big play. His defense against Prep may help slow them down.
Yeah, Wu trying to come off and start some sort of fast break. As Munoz gets the steal there, looking for a pass, but a little bit of a miscommunication is going to send that ball out of bounds.
It was a great idea from Munez, trying to push the pace, trying to get the ball down further, but him and his player just weren't on the same page.
Yeah, no, I think something that Coach Slaughter mentioned at halftime, just slowing down the ball, slowing down the game, slowing down the offense, slowing down the defense is going to be a real key component in getting them back in this game. We've seen from the Dolphins, in every aspect of their game, it is not too hard for them to come back and, show them who's boss. However, Prep is just, showing no signs of letting up late in this game as we are minutes away from going into the fourth quarter. Yeah, missing the first shot at the line, Lee Bruner for the Hoyas. Trying to extend that lead to 11 with this upcoming free throw. Nailing down the second shot. We see this Prep team very poised and controlled in their gameplay, especially as they've had this cushion lead for so long. Dolphins not able to get a shot off there, and a missed opportunity. Giving it back to the corner is Wu, swinging the ball around and being a great play controller. A big three, and from downtown that's going to be missed. A little bit of miscommunication as 4 players go up for that rebound, and Wu knocking down the three from downtown on a big shot to put them back in this game.
Yeah, that was a big three. Now the teams have really been able to establish the three ball today. Maybe Ryken Wu can do that for these Dolphins.
Yeah, a little bit silent in the first quarters of this game. However, Wu being a big impact later on, clearly. Big three from downtown for Prep. Boom, that's a three from number 25, Carter McLean. Answering right back from that three from Wu. McLean and Wu butting heads for that three ball. As you mentioned earlier, neither team has been able to severely establish that three. Wu with another three on 2 back-to-back drives. That's 6 points on the last 2 drives for him. Prep not able to get a shot off as the buzzer closes down. Yeah, here, we can just see Wu be able to just establish this three ball for the Dolphins. Wu just really ending the quarter off on a great note for the Dolphins. I'm sure some wise words from Coach Slaughter right now, trying to get them back in this game in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, those were the first couple of threes for the Dolphins today, and so we might be seeing a lot of Wu today, who 3 is obviously greater than 2, so being able to shoot the three ball is going to help them get closer in this final quarter.
Right, yeah, especially trying to, just limit that and try to minimize the deficit here and get them, back within a 2-4 point range. As we have mentioned, Prep just looking very poised as they put star player Tyler Garrett back into the game. Tyler has definitely been able to knock down a lot of shots, a lot of layups, a lot of dunks, and the dunks have really set the momentum and the rhythm for Prep's game today. Hoy is coming up big in that third quarter and just maintaining that lead. Definitely something that they need after the Dolphins wanted to come back and really just pick up the pace.
Yeah, so far the Dolphins haven't been able to stop the Hoyas in transition, which is one of the big reasons why the Hoyas have this 8-point lead going into the fourth.
Yeah, now Wu left in by the Dolphins, probably a smart play as they're going to pass it back to him. Wu not looking for the 3 ball there, passing it over to number 3 though, as the Dolphins are not able to get the rebound off that missed shot. Wu playing great defense on the press, however, he needed some help there as the prep. However, the Hoyas are going to come back and be able to break through.
Very aggressive drive there by Wahid, getting inside, causing the foul.
Yeah, definitely a stylish player trying to get in there and score some style points.
That's Alessandro's second.
Yeah, Akbar Wahid nailing down that first free throw. And there's only so much time in these high school games for the both teams to just, come back and score so many points. With only 7 minutes left in this game, the Dolphins trying to get back and, really just score as much as they can, as number 44, Howard Williams, is able to score on a layup. Tyler Garrett scoring on layup as well has really been a big answer to the Dolphins' dominance, as Garrett has been able to just answer for a lot of points in this game. Another layup from number 3, Marquise Clark. And we see Tyler Garrett here with the ball and trying to answer again as he's fouled by number 15, Munoz. Dolphins not happy with that ball, with that call. Yeah, great layup here we can see for Marquise Clark as he goes down looking for a foul. Still happy with that shot selection.
Yeah, Whitney Young here is really trying to stay aggressive coming out of halftime, not letting anything get too far ahead of him, not letting this lead get too far ahead of him.
Yeah, prep subbing in number 22, Gop Cody.
Maybe to put a little bit more defense in for trying to guard Munez.
Yeah, Gop's been a great rebounder here so far in this game, and we see him come in for Tyler Garrett, the free throw shooter, knocking down the second one. Now Munoz not really coming out in this game. Dolphins still having a lot of confidence in him as he has been a key component on both sides of the ball. Now Wu, as he's kind of slowed down here in this fourth quarter, looking to speed up this offense. Wu taking another 3, coming up short. A great 3-point shooter though. And one there from number 32, Rico Del Alessandro. A big and one to get them back in this game.
Yeah, on that play, Alessandro really wanted to get in there, trying to make his presence felt.
Yeah,
and
great
got the board.
rebound. A great rebound and putback for De Alessandro. Not able to finish on that as 3-point play, as they're just going to leave it at 2 points. Now Wahid establishing some, just tempo and trying to keep it a slow game. As we have mentioned, very calm. However, you got to look at the shot clock as Wahid drives in. Yeah, and Gop Cody. Called on goaltending, I believe. And I'm sure Gop can't be too happy with that decision. The ball was definitely already going in, and just, taking points away from his team is definitely not something they want to do right now as they try to, expand their lead in this game. Consequently taken out of the game, and now the Dolphins look to get a 3 off As they do, D'Alessandro from deep, not going to go in.
Yeah, this prep zone defense has really been hard for these Dolphins to crack as Garrett makes that driving layup in transition.
Yeah, Garrett with a great layup, and you know, we've mentioned that he has been a big component on offense, but you know, a little bit slow on defense, not coming up with too many big plays defensively this game. But with many points, Garrett has been a big component in this game, as we can see in this replay on the fast break. A great pass there from number 3 for Prep, Akbar Wahid.
Yeah, these transition points for Prep have been huge. Most of the time, the Dolphins haven't been able to get back, and so this is where the majority of the lead for Prep is coming from.
D'Alessandro getting a shot off to Wu, or sorry, getting a pass off to Wu. Wu with the 3, not going to go. And then fouled on the layup is number 3 for the Dolphins, Marquise Clark. He's going to be shooting 2.
Really staying aggressive there by this Prep defense.
Yeah, as we're back at a 10-point deficit once again, Marquise Clark looks to shorten that as he takes his first free throw, which he's going to swish. Now on his second free throw. Yeah, Clark being a big force in this game, you know, not scoring as many as I wish, as I think he would have liked. However, definitely a star player. Yeah, as he's able to knock down that second free throw for an easy 2-point play from him. Dolphins pressing. However, Prep's coordinated offense is able to break through that easily as they get across half court. Tyler Garrett for 3. Boom, that's another 3. And Tyler Garrett just showing a, you know, a dagger in the Dolphins defense. Dolphins over to Munoz. Munoz is losing the ball. And now they're pressing. Prep looking for help. Tyler Garrett catching it. And a great pass. Munoz flying. And now Prep resetting this offense. Tyler Garrett back there getting fouled on the shot.
Yeah, this Garrett has really been an inside force, but what we haven't seen today is his three-point shot. He hasn't really shown that much throughout this tournament, but as we see today, he can be really important when it comes to that aspect.
Yeah, Tyler, really an unselfish player, as you can see him trying to get a pass off as he's not able to, and just ultimately takes that, nails down that 3. Tyler with his second shot here. Not able to knock that one down. Munoz dishing it out to Wu. Wu for the 3. Airballed short. And a big pass there. Yeah, cross court. You got to be, you know, real conscious of your surroundings on those cross court passes. But Prep has been definitely able to do that as Tyler Garrett decides not to take the 3 there. Boom for 3. Tyler Garrett gets the rebound. Foul called on the floor.
That's going to be another on Munoz. He's been pretty good.
Yeah, Munoz getting in foul trouble, though.
He's been pretty good in staying away from fouls, but he's starting to get some.
Wahid not able to get the shot off. couple spin moves is going to give the Dolphins possession. And a foul called on Tyler Garrett there. Prep's coach is not really liking that call. However, Marquise Clark is going to shoot too. Yeah, Prep's coach is really not liking that call.
Looks like Munez is going to come out now, trying to see if they can get something going. As Howard Williams comes in as his replacement.
Now Clark just trying to be really composed as he's trying to knock down this second free throw, which he's able to do. A great free throw shooter, evident in his gameplay, knocking down many of his free throws. Prep looking for a foul there. Both teams looking for a foul there, whether offensive or defensive. Tyler Garrett not able to knock down the mid-range shot. Now the Dolphins resetting. You know, they really got to get these shots off quick because they do not have much time with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in this game. Marquise Clark with 10 seconds left on the shot clock. A big pass, and wow, miscoordination is going to give Prep the ball back. A big waste of time for the Dolphins there. And Coach Slaughter not really happy with the ball movement there. No, big opportunity is not going to be capitalized from Prep. An open three is not going to be taken by number 25, Carter McLean. However, from three, yeah, it's not going to fall for number 5 for Prep, Patrick McDonough. And the Dolphins are going to get the ball back. Now with the Dolphins inbound, Prep not looking to slow down with press still in effect.
I'm trying to make sure they don't give up any.
Yeah, no,
easy
trapping the
transition
Dolphins.
points.
Trapping the Dolphins at half court. However, they're breaking it. And a three not going to fall for the Dolphins. And an overcommitment from Sean there is going to allow Tyler Garrett to get yet again another easy layup. You know, he has really been able to capitalize on a lot of good opportunities this game, which has been a big theme from Prep, whether it's knocking down the three or just getting an easy dunk, easy layup. However, you know, this Dolphins defense has still been pretty good this game. Howard Williams for the Dolphins there, knocking down an easy mid-range shot. You know, we say it's easy, however, you know, with a lot of pressure on, that's still a hard shot to make.
Prep, even with the lead, is not tuning down their aggressiveness, trying to keep the foot on the gas pedal and making the Dolphins come at them.
Yeah, Stewart driving in and really selling that foul. He's going to be shooting two as Prep is in bonus right now. With a minute left in this game, and Stewart knocking down his first free throw, the Dolphins trying to find, you know, some last resort option, but still looking at a fourth place position in the DC Classic. Calm and composed is RJ Stewart knocking down both free throws. And, you know, I'm just sure he's really happy with his gameplay today. Him and Tyler Garrett have been some big playmakers in this game so far. For three, number 4, not able to knock it down. You know, the three ball is really not falling for the Dolphins in this game as it has previously. Prep's perimeter defense has been, you know, just really big in this tournament, and especially in this game. Yeah, now fouling to conserve time is Howard.
Looks like we've gotten to that stage of the game with being down 11 with just over 50 seconds left. There's really nothing a coach can do other than foul and free throws.
Yeah, 10-point deficit. We know prep shooters, especially from the free throw, are really good. Not able to knock down the first one is number 3, Akbar Wahid. But no let up in their confidence for prep. The second one is going to fall, though, putting them at 12-point lead. Yeah, now Tyler Garrett, you know, giving the ball back to the refs. I think we really just see him as, you know, Prep's main guy in this game. Tyler has been a big force and just, you know, just being really all the sportsmanship and it definitely comes with being a great player.
Yeah, so far today, I believe the keys to victory for the Hoyas have been that they have been able to secure an inside presence like Garrett, who's been able to hold down the paint, while even though Munoz of the Dolphins has been very effective, Garrett has proven that he was the superior player today.
Right, yeah.
And for the Dolphins, I think there's nothing to be ashamed for today. They played really well. It's just Prep was really able to expose their weakness. They're not a very good three-pointing team, and that's what Prep knew coming into this game. And so they focused their entire defense in the paint and really limited them offensively.
You know, Prep definitely showing a big change from their last game against Gonzaga, and, you know, showing up in this game against the Dolphins. Yeah, Tyler Garrett, you know, just with 22 points this game, more than a third of their points, just really showing up big in this win. Yeah, now Prep just playing this slow and trying to run out the shot clock. Tyler Garrett there with another layup and just another easy basket again on Tyler Munoz. Yeah, you know, I think Prep right now just not letting up at all, as we're going to see, boom, a big dunk from number 1. Rulian Stewart showing his bounce in this game, only standing at 6 feet, however, able to knock down that dunk is going to send us to the end of this game. 67-53, Prep. Stay tuned to see a interview from Tyler Garrett. For now, this is Jack Armstrong.
Join us after the game for a post-game interview with Tyler Garrett, who really had an outstanding game.
Yeah, now we're joined by Tyler Garrett here. So, Tyler, how do you think your just, you know, paint presence in this game really helped your team win it?
You know, I think my teammates helped me a lot. They were looking for me. You know, yesterday, that was a tough loss. We kind of trying to come out today, go 1-0. We were sharing the ball, looking for each other, and I was on the bright end of that.
Right, yeah. You know, you had a lot of points and just, you know, you had a lot of answers. You know, they came Wu showing a lot of threes, but, you know, you came back and just cashed one out to put your team just maintain that lead. So how do you think that lead really helped you guys stay poised?
You know, I think, especially coming off yesterday, the big emphasis on just playing hard with max effort and energy today, and I think we achieved that. Finished 2-0, but good win today, and we were just really focusing on the energy and the effort part by everybody on the team.
Right. Thank you, Tyler.
Yes, sir. I
All right,
appreciate
thank
y'all.
you.
All right, now thank you for joining us today in our third place game for the DC Classics. I've been Henry Calpin.
Jack Armstrong signing off. Thank you, folks.